Happy Friday, scholars! We made it all the way to day 5 of math. Let's get started. Today, you will model the action of separating to represent addition and subtraction word problems. How are you going to do this? We will review how to solve a story problem and model separating by using your manipulatives and explaining with a picture model. Why is this important? So you can develop an understanding of addition and subtraction situations in order to solve problems.
Let's go ahead and stand up so you can practice your counting today.
Let's reach it up and count. Let's bend it down and count. Let's pump it up and count. Come on, move your body and sing along to the count to 100 workout song. Reach your hands up and crisscross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your knees and do leg squats. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Do arm curls and pump your muscles. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Stroke your arms and shoulders and swim. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Step left leg right, right leg left. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Move arms out front and do scissors. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Hop like a bunny, left and right.
Way to go, scholars. You counted all the way to 60. Good job.
Let's take a look at our vocabulary. We have the word join. This is when you are adding to the amount that you started with. Our next word we have is separate. This is when an amount is being removed. Our next word we have is solve. Solve means when you find the answer to a problem. Then we have our word explain, and this is when you are talking about what happened in the problem. And our last word we have is total, how many there are altogether. So let's review how to solve a story problem. First, you want to listen to the story and visualize it in your head. Next, you want to tell the story in your own words. Then you want to act it out and use your manipulatives. And the last step is to always show your answer in your journal. Let's practice solving a story problem together. Do you remember the first step? Listen to the story and visualize it in your head. So I'm going to read the story to you and I want you to visualize what is happening. I want you to make a picture of it in your head. It says, Sarah had some pencils. She gave her friend 2. Now Sarah has 3 pencils. How many pencils did Sarah start with? So let's think about what is going on in the story. What's happening? I want you to pause the video and share with someone in your own words what is happening in the story. Now that we got to share with someone what's happening in the story, it's now time for the next step, which is to act it out with our manipulatives. Okay, so let's think about it. Let's think back to the story. Let's think about what's going on. It said Sarah had some pencils. We don't know how many, but it does say she gave 2 to her friend. Now she has 3. So after she gave 2 to her friend, Sarah was left with 3 pencils. So I'm going to use my cubes. Let's count to make sure I have 3. 1, 2, 3. So it says she gave 2 to her friend. Where did those 2 pencils go? Her friend has them. So I'm going to pretend to take those back from her friend, the 2, just so we can see how many Sarah started with. So let's count back 2. 1, 2. So these are the pencils that Sarah gave to her friend, and this is how many that she had left. And we want to know how many pencils did Sarah start with. So we can look here and count them all together to see how many Sarah started with. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sarah started with 5 pencils. And when she gave her friend 2, I'm going to take these 2 away. It said that Sarah had 3 pencils. So we can see that before Sarah gave away her 2 pencils, she started with 5. All right, scholars, let's review what we learned today. I want you to think about all the steps to solve a story problem. Can you share with someone next to you how to solve a story problem? Pause the video and share what you know. So when we're solving a story problem, first we have to listen to the story and picture it in our head. That way, for the next step, we can tell someone in our own words. We can tell the story, everything that happened. And then after that, we can act it out and use our manipulatives. And the last step is to show your work in your journal. For your activity today, you're going to use your manipulatives to solve the problems and draw a picture to represent your answer. So I'm going to read the next story problem that I would like for you to practice and solve on your own. This one says, John had some footballs. He lost 1 football. Now John has 2 footballs. How many footballs did John start with? Make sure to follow all the steps in how to solve a story problem. Show your work in your journal by drawing it out, and then you're going to upload that work to Google Classroom. Here is the last story problem. This one says, Ryan has Pokemon cards. He lost 2 of them to a friend. Now Ryan has 1 Pokemon card. How many Pokemon cards did Ryan start with? Make sure that you show all of your awesome work in your journal, and when you're done, take a picture of it and upload it to Google Classroom. I'm so proud of all of you for working so hard this week. Way to go, kindergarten.